We're here. Hello. It's secret name time. MUR Plays. Hashtag YOLO. Uh, we're going to. So I haven't actually played this one yet. The thing about the last two were that Lola and Lola, Trish and Roland got to kind of like go into the last two, knowing what like the encounter cards and stuff like that because we played with Yorick and Gloria, and now we're just straight up. We have no idea what's going to happen because Return to Secret Name haven't breached yet. So we're going ice cold turkey. You know what I mean? As the kids say these days.
Yeah, we're putting the turkey right in the freezer. And we're never taking it out. Booyah.
Yep. Yeah. So, okay. So to recap just a little bit, we just let all of the Silver Twilight dudes die, and then we ran for our lives. I tried to parlay with Captain Fuxtable. I don't remember his name. What was his name?
It's Captain Fuxtable. I think that's... I was definitely calling him Senator, like, GG Fuxtable. I don't know what
Yeah, well, so that was the guy who died at the beginning. But I'm talking about Yosef Meager, who's the guy I really wanted to parlay with. I was like, okay, I'm 4 up. I'm feeling good. Only 2 tokens fail me, of course. So he hates me, and then I just pull out my gun and shoot him in the face twice. And that's what you do, because you're Roland. You got a clue.
Sounds right.
It was great. We got a victory too.
Yeah.
So the Silver Twilight's gone, banished. Well, not gone, but they've been shot in the face for a little while. Anyway,
Sure.
And we didn't have to read a whole ton of this Price of Progress stuff, which is kind of cool. And then we just proceeded to the secret name. So yeah. So we're in the secret name. A couple things to note. We do have a tarot out here. The tarot with us today is the first negative one that we have. It's the devil flipped upside down. Each investigator has 3 fewer slots, each of a different type, chosen by that investigator when the game begins. So, we're going to have to deal with that somehow. I don't think that'll be too much of an issue. Like, when the game begins is before we draw our opening hands, right? So I can't, like, mulligan to see if I get my tarot, and then if I don't get my tarot, just say the tarot slot.
I mean, I don't know. I am just going to say, like, body and 2 spells or something. And it
can't be the same.
Oh, really?
Each of a different type.
Then I'm going to say body, arcane, and tarot, and I'm fine.
Yeah, I have well, that's the thing, though, because, like, if I can see if I get my tarot in my opening hand and then take it and then choose, it's a different story.
I feel like that probably doesn't work that way.
I don't think so. We're gonna grim rule it and say no, but I think I'm gonna do body.
Game begins before, I don't know. I mean,
I think so too. I would guess so. So anyway, we're gonna have to choose that, make that weird decision. Otherwise, I think we can go over to before we read some abridged spooky text. Let's check out the decks. So.
Because of course footwear doesn't count as a slot, right?
It sure doesn't. So you can have as many feet as you'd like, or feet related objects rather. So this is the Roland deck. We had 7 experience. I banked 1 just because I didn't really want to spend a single experience on something. I ended up upgrading, much to Dan's chagrin, 2 to 2 on the hunts. The upgraded version.
It's not too late to change it to something good, Dane.
I'm very excited about this card for Roland specifically because it can call something out. It doesn't let him draw something horrible that he wouldn't want to on the enemy phase anyways, or on the mythos phase anyways. He gets $3 out of it. He gets a clue out of it. Once you have Greta out, it's just a way to get, like automatically 2 clues. If you have Scene of the Crime, even better, right? So that's my logic with that anyways. We're going to try it. Otherwise, I just got a 45 automatic upgraded. So no retaliate.
3 experience. You could have upgraded your swords.
I already have them upgraded.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I just never saw them last time, remember?
Yeah.
They were at the bottom of the deck. Good old bottom of the deck.
Could have been stand togethers. I mean, not that that's great for 2-player.
It could have been stand togethers, yeah. But,
or even,
it's not.
I've had worse. Underrated Guardian card.
I've had worse level 2. It ain't bad.
You take 2 horror, you get 2 money.
Maybe we'll get that next. Well, anyway, that's basically how much.
Yeah.
I dropped a fine clothes because I figured we wouldn't need them as much as handcuffs. The only thing that we're going to need those for is for the greater good anyway. Maybe Island of Birds with some witches, but and then I dropped the automatic to upgrade. So Dan, what's going on over here? Get some spicy takes.
I still feel conflicted about this, but I decided it was finally time to kick Jeremy to the curb. So
Farewell, Jeremy.
I gave Jeremy the boot and I replaced him with Lola Santiago, who is great.
Equally as stone-faced.
Is incredibly good for Trish, right? Gives you 2 stats that you
Incredible.
want. I think that the instant clue discovery for Trish is just bonkers good. It's just the greatest. It's literally the best thing you could possibly have.
Totally.
So I'm really, I think Lola's going to be great. I also got an adaptable with the remaining XP. So I'm kind of like starting to transition my deck out of Jeremy land and into practice makes perfect land. So I swapped out a couple of sneak buys for a couple of perceptions. I will probably, like, next round, I will adaptable in a couple of practice makes perfects and maybe get some other practice skills. So I'll be running that package, which is always great. And I'm also like, now I can kind of start to work in some odd costed things or non-costed things like skills. So I think
totally.
Good.
Yeah, I see that you swapped out 2 sneak buys for 2 perceptions, you said?
Yeah, nice. I mean, in theory, maybe those should have been like manual dexes just to keep the kind of like symbols the same. But I think this scenario, I might not need to evade quite as much. And I think getting clues might be more important.
Yeah, ideally I'm going to call a certain rat to face me. And then we'll...
Also, manual dex is not practiced and perception is. So this way I'm kind of like set up so that like next scenario I can like get a second adaptable and swap in like 2 practice makes perfect and like 2 other practice cards and basically have like that whole setup ready to go. So
that does sound pretty good. Comrade in chat, what's going on? You can absolutely call us by our secret names, and Comrade is sharing our sadness for losing Jeremy over this. So with Jeremy gone, who knows what's going to happen, other than we're going to be playing a game. So scenario 3, the secret name.
My secret name is Cornelius. How about that?
You heard it here first, folks.
It's a good name.
in the great MUR archives, episode what is this? MUR Plays. Never again will it be repeated.
It's not an episode. It's just a thing.
It's just a thing. It's just a thing. Cool. So if we're investigators of the lodge, or if we're members of the lodge, proceed to intro 1. If we're enemies of the lodge, skip to intro 4. When we are enemies of the lodge, because we just murdered a bunch of Silver Twilight folks. So intro 4. Where is intro 4? Intro 3. Aha. After your confrontation with the president of the Silver Twilight Lodge, you travel to the manor of the Arkham Historical Society in Southside. You talk to a researcher. You go to the 3rd floor. You're kind of finding out some information about accusations of witchcraft and witchy type stuff happening. And then let's see. There's one witch whose infamy rose above the rest and whose mystical power was never in question, Keziah Mason. You recognize the name as the ghost who supposedly haunts the old witch house at French Hill. You'd always thought she was fictitious, but she's not. Clearly now. You're no stranger to real witchcraft. If Keziah Mason has anything to do with the coven you encountered in the woods, you must discover what connection. You leave the manor and head towards French Hill, where the witch house awaits. And we skip to setup, so we do absolutely nothing else as far as all of these ridiculous intros go. How does that feel? So I do know that...
It feels great.
I do know that in the Return to, there's a different... So there's obviously different encounter sets, but when we're creating the Unknown Places deck, we add 4 new Unknown Places, and then we shuffle them, and then randomly set aside 4 of the Unknown Places from the game. Okay. So I'm going to keep this right next to me real quick, because we still need to do this. So it says... Oh, wow, there's a button to set it up. That's kind of neat. Shuffle and remove 4 Unknown Places. Got it. So that's the Witch House Ruins. So I think that this comes in here. Oh, no. So we shuffle and get rid of 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4. These will go to the bin up here. And then we're going to get... So that's gone. And then this gets set up here. And then I believe that that's good. I'm just going to check the campaign log to make sure. So set the 7, shuffle the rush, blah, blah, blah. I place all 3. Aha, I see. So I'm doing a little bit wrong. Shuffle the unknown places with... Okay, so I need 3 others and the Witch House ruins. So give me a second. God damn it. Not looking. There it is. Okay. So... with 3 other random things. Okay, so Witch House ruins, 1, 2, and 3. Bottom 4, and then shuffle the other 3, and these go on top. Yeah, cool. Okay. So I know we have to at least get through 3 of these before we can find the Witch House ruins. I guess maybe the setup button would have done that for us, but we did it ourselves. Because we're strong, independent investigators like that.
Hell yeah.
With your regard. Yeah, honestly, comrade, it was way easier. It cut the time down by like half, basically, right? Like we normally would have like a 3-hour stream, and then it was suddenly like, oh, we're done at like an hour and 40 minutes. Cool. So yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah.
All right, cool. So each investigator begins play in the moldy halls, right? And then do the thing, set the cards out of side, blah, 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 shuffle the remainder. Great. Cool. So then the last order of business is to just make sure that we know which of the 3 fewer slots that we have. If I'm going to say, I probably don't need both my hands. It's definitely going to be a body and a tarot. But the question is, what's the other one? I kind of have like...
can't you give up an arcane slot too?
Oh, I'm sorry, not a tarot.
Yeah,
not a tarot.
yeah, you want to keep the tarot. You want to give up a body and an arcane, and then...
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
So body and an arcane. I'm not going to play the fine. I have 1 fine clothes, but like I'm not going to play it.
What's your accessory?
My accessory is Tooth of Esley. And I have Greta.
Definitely. Has that done anything for us so far this campaign?
It drew me 1 card last time. I just never saw it in the first one. So.
Yeah, it's like it hasn't really gotten a chance, and I know I urged you to take it, so I'm not like saying it was a bad choice, but like, yeah, I mean like, I don't know, maybe 1 hand slot is okay. I just feel like you've got swords that run out of charges pretty fast, and you've got guns that, you know.
I think that's fine too. I kind of don't. Like, the unfortunate thing, I guess, would be if Crypt Chill is in here, right?
You'll probably have other stuff out that you could sacrifice to it.
Yeah, no Crypt Chill, great. So, yeah, we'll say hand, and then body and an arcane for mine. So, I'm just going to put, like, a very big, scary resource on it. And, Dan, what are you going to choose?
I'm going to choose an arcane slot, a body slot, and the tarot slot, right, which so none of which I have any ability to use whatsoever. So I think it'll be fine.
Seems fine.
I mean, I could definitely body, a leather jacket at some point, but I have not done so yet. Cool. So
great. So we have 3 of our slots eliminated, and yeah, I think we can go, right?
Oh, wait, I'm probably gonna
thanks
move
for reminding me,
tokens so that I can.
Look for answers within and not without. Many paths
lead
to the same answer. Contemplate the greater truth. My cat is very excited to show you his butthole, but he's a little bit off the... Please leave. Comrade, it is a random tarot draw. We're doing the Destiny reading, so we have 1 random tarot that was laid out at the beginning of the campaign for each of the scenarios, and then we chose 4 of them to turn over to be bad things for us. So the last 2 were good for us. This one is the first one that's bad for us. But it doesn't seem like it's going to be too bad. So on the agenda here, we've got the Hermit. Each non-weakness enemy gets +1 health. Makes rats a little more annoying. And then after we defeat Brown, Jenkin, or Nahab, gain 1 clue from the token bank, or 2 if there are 3 or more investigators in the game, of which there are only 2. And we got 4 doom thresholds. Investigating the Witch House. When you arrive at the old Witch House, you find it in a sorrier state than you imagined. Surrounded by a crooked picket fence, the light The house looks as though it may fall apart at any minute. The front door is locked, but you are able to easily enter through one of the windows after pulling apart the rotting wood boards, covering the shattered glass. If each undefeated investigator is in Walter Gilman's room, investigators may spend the requisite number of clues as a group to advance, and that is 6. So the number we're looking at is 6, and I believe it also takes some clues to get into his room, right? Yeah, so we have to be in the moldy halls and spend 2 clues as a group to get into the Walter Gilman's room. The Walter Gilman. I'm going to lock these little thingies in place, so I just can't touch them ever again. Cool. All right, so opening hints.
Seems good.
Oh, well, Dan, we got the nuts.
Oh man, it's a nut. It's a nut sauce.
I got Enchanted Blade.
Are we in Nut City?
We got On the Hunt. I can get Brown Jenkin out immediately and get 2 clues.
Oh, I think you got to make the hands public because I can't see yours.
Oh, that's right. Sorry. Hands.
But yeah, I mean that's
Disabled.
pretty good. You got weapons, right? And you got weapons in the terrible card that you completely pissed away 3 XP on. So
you're damn right. A Gill Man. Yeah, totally. Thanks for being here with us, comrade. So I'm definitely getting rid of this. Probably the Vicious Blow. Do I keep both of these weapons, though? Or do I...
No, you definitely only keep one of them.
All right. We'll keep the blade. I think the blade's better, right?
Gives you that draw.
Yeah.
You really want.
Gives me the spicy draw. And I don't even have to use charges. So we'll do 3. Cool, I got my tooth. And another On the Hunt. Dan, this is going to be a lesson in Roland history here.
I'm really excited to learn. I think one way or another, you are probably right.
Exactly. And that's the point. We want to test it. So, Dan, do you want to do your opening?
I would love to.
On all the hunts, indeed.
I definitely like some of this.
Hey.
Well, we're certainly keeping that. We're probably keeping that. We're certainly not keeping that or that.
Yep.
I don't think we're keeping this. And
yeah, that's true.
I don't even think do we. I want Lola really badly. I don't think I'm keeping the magnifying glass. I think I'll roll the dice and try to find Lola.
All right, let's see it.
Nope, no Lola.
Zero Lola. Everything's for none.
I mean, obviously, the magnifying glass would probably be better than any of these 4 cards, but I still feel it was an acceptable risk to take.
What's the next card? I'm curious.
Too late.
Damn it.
No going backwards, Dan. Only forwards.
All right. I'm gonna save this. Great. Cool.
Can I flip the location around? The moldy halls?
Yeah, the moldy halls. I think it's like a Shroud of 5 or some shit. Yeah. Crack case would have been pretty great here.
Well, I can. If we find an enemy, I can just like working a hunch or something, or you can kill him.
I'm glad you asked, Dan, because I have just the way to get an enemy.
You know, Dane. You know how the deck works, right? You know we'll probably just draw an enemy, right? Like,
there's only rats and Brown Jenkin.
Like if you pay 3 XP to like guarantee something that will probably happen anyway, that's generally what we call not good.
But you know what it also gives me?
What does it give you, Dan?
Clues and money.
No, because you would get the clues anyway, even if we just drew an enemy organically from the deck.
All right, so I mean the multi-halls kind of suck. So I think my turn is just going to be like Enchanted Blade, click for a credit, tooth.
Seems good.
All right, we'll do that. Click for a credit.
I'm gonna. You sure you don't want to move? I will probably play lone.
Well, no.
I will probably like draw a card, play Lone Wolf, and then do something else. I probably won't try to get a clue here. Because what I'm gonna try to do is either find more stuff that boosts my int, or wait for one of us to draw an enemy and then use Trish Roland powers to get clues. So sure. I'm gonna click one, draw a card.
Honestly, just draw Lone Wolf seems fine, right?
Well, I really don't want to find my goddamn weakness is the thing.
Oh.
What are the odds of that?
Don't say that, Dan. Okay.
All right. Yeah, it seems fine.
Okay. Well, that's us. We go enemy phase, no enemies, upkeep. Remember to bind your button. I already did it. Joke's on you, Haunted. I have 1 resource. Yeah, see, Comrade agrees. Hunting is great. So we're at 1 out of 4?
Sorry, what's going on? Did you draw something? Or are we upkeep? Or what's happening?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to look at this. I'm going to put this back in the deck. Okay. So I can on the hunt. If you go first, you get to do Trish things if you want to. If not, you know, I can just murder it, get a clue, and or I guess I get 2 clues if it's Brown Jenkin, right? What are you feeling?
Sorry. So you're about to draw an encounter card, and you're trying to decide whether to on the hunt.
Yeah. I
mean,
technically
I think,
can do that.
I mean, I think given the fact that you have 2 of the goddamn things in your deck, you probably, or in your hand, you probably should on the hunt. So, I mean, go for it. Right?
Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah. We're doing this blind, so on the hunt is just going to let me look at the entire encounter deck, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
So let's do it. So I'm going to flip this bad boy over. And we're going to look for an enemy. All right, so we got the unavoidable demise. This is a lot of the stuff that we saw in the last one. Malign, that's annoying. I'm glad I played my tooth. Hold from the stars is still in here. Oh, God. Resolve haunted abilities. Oh, it's your best friend, Vice and Villainy. And so I can grab Brown Jenkin. And he should have 2 health. Or I can grab a Storm of Rats, which would also have 2 health.
Does Brown Jenkin give you a clue from the token pool or from the location?
From the token pool. So I'll get 1 clue from the location and then 1 clue from the token pool. Does that sound good?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't actually need to get clues here because there's no victory. So picking up clues from anywhere is good.
Yeah, I just kind of want to get clues because we need.
Yeah, I think either way is fine.
All right, I'm on the hunt for Brown Jenkin. He's here. The rat of the hour. Flip this back over and shuffle it. All right, you're good to go.
All right, let's see what we get. Oh, God damn it.
It's your turn.
No, it is not. I'm sorry, Dane, but
God damn it.
I do not want. I mean, don't worry.
I thought you were gonna give it to me. That's fine. You can just kill it.
I'm like guaranteeing that I'll draw another one of these later and get it, so it's kind of fine. But I don't want to be drawing extra encounter cards the entire game. So we're gonna send that away and draw a card.
Oh, that's great. Although you don't have money
now. Now I'm a little short on money to play it all, but it's fine.
Yeah. Too bad you don't have an on the hunt, right?
There's probably something worse I should have saved the counter espionage for.
Yeah. Comrade, the aloof thing is kind of why I wanted to try it, because it seems like, oh, this is the perfect storm, because Brown Jenkins is just going to keep getting on me and keep getting aloofified. But I think I'm just going to smack this dude for like twice, because it's like I don't need to spend charges on it, right? And then move somewhere maybe.
Yeah,
that sound reasonable?
I mean, yeah, I would love it if you moved.
Do you want to go? Did you want to get these clues, or do you not care?
If you're going to kill him, if you're going to kill him and move, I would love for you to go first. If you're not going to move, then I don't really care.
I will kill him. So I'm at 6-1. That seems like good odds. And what are the chaos tokens? I didn't actually check. Nor did I spawn another thing. Nor did I promote you. So let me do all those things real quick. We're gonna spawn a thing. We're gonna go to Dan, and we're gonna spawn a thing. Okay. So -2/-4, reveal another chaos token if you fail, discard the top 5 cards, and then we've got 2 tablets in the bag, and if you fail and she's in play, she attacks you. Okay, so nothing terrible right now. So yeah, we'll go at it. -3, didn't fail, takes a damage, and we'll go again. -5, 6-1, so it didn't fail. Oh no, just kidding. He has +2 fight because of his ability. That's annoying. Yeah, we'll go again. That's 2. We got him.
Hey.
So he gets discarded. On the hunt, come back. On the hunt, please. This goes away. So when I defeat the enemy, I get 3 resources. Very nice, very nice. And then from him, after you defeat Brown Dragon and Nob, gain 1 clue from the token bank, so I'll do that. And then from the location, I will skip a clue up. And yeah, that's my turn, unfortunately.
All So what I will probably do is like play Lola, move to another location, and start trying to get clues. So I think what I'll do is
Lola
Lola. And I guess maybe I'll move to the right, maybe.
Move to the right.
Oh no, a swarm of rats. That's kind of fine actually for Trish.
Oh yeah, it's totally okay. So search the encounter deck in discard pile. You want me to do that real quick?
Yeah.
Alright, we got rats. We've got a rat infestation. Population U.
We have a rat problem.
Yeah, so there's the rats. Haunted just makes more rats happen.
So I definitely don't have the cash to. Okay, so the rats have 2 health, but they don't have any other kind of stuff going on.
No.
I'll probably just evade these rats, and then investigate, try to get 2 clues. If I had money, I could like use Lola and do some fancy stuff, but I don't. So I will just try to evade with a 5 versus a 3, and fail.
Bum, 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 bum.
And I guess I'll just do I try again? I think I just try again. I'll have Lone Wolf money to like do fancier Trish stuff next turn. So
yeah, that's a -2.
That is -2. So this gets evaded, and
Hooray.
that is the end of my turn.
Oh, because you moved and then evade, yeah. Okay. So enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, they jump back on you, but don't worry. Worry not, young Trish. There's a very angry dog that lives next to me, in case you couldn't tell.
Do you live in a zoo? A dog zoo?
Well, Colorado, that's the thing about Colorado. Colorado is a dog zoo.
I mean, people in California have a lot of dogs also.
Yeah, that's fair. I can close that window. Give me a sec. So crank up the Doom. I don't want an enemy, right? Because you have one out already. Guess who's back?
Back again.
Yeah, he sure is meddlesome. All right, so we're gonna.
The scariest art in the game.
Yeah, it sure is. No, he actually doesn't spawn on me. He spawns on my location. So he's here. Does he do anything? Search counter deck, discard 1 for him, spawn him at your location, take 1 damage. Okay, I take 1 damage. Otherwise, search the counter deck and discard. Okay, so that would just spawn a rats if not him. So I take a damage. Boop. Okay, it's Trish turn.
All right. For any counter card, right?
Yeah.
Mulligan.
Mulliganed.
All right, that definitely kind of sucks, and I do not have a great way to get rid of it. Well, I guess exhausting a witch is going to be the way I get rid of it. So
that is true, Comrade. The landlord is absolutely rad.
So I think like probably what I could do is, I mean, like in theory, I could like pick up 1 clue and exhaust the rats and leave it here, and then you could come kill them, and at some point, like I just leave it here and you come kill it later and get a clue.
Yeah, I think if this yokel didn't spawn, I would come in there and kill it, but
yeah.
You know.
Well, because the thing is, like, if this is not a hunter. Oh no, it is a hunter.
It is a hunter, yeah. It'll kind of
so maybe I can just let this move to another place with a clue, and then you'll get it. So maybe what I should do then is
sounds great to me.
Evade this, scoop up both clues, and then leave.
Sounds good.
Okay. Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
Sure, I can go first.
Okay.
So I'll engage the Brown Jenkins. Hello.
BJ.
I don't have any like horror on me, so I don't feel like using these charges, right? Should I just use a vicious blow, or should I try him twice? Like, what do you think? Because he's at okay, so now that rat is +2 fight. Not that matters, but so he's at 3 and I'm at 6. So if I vicious blow and get a -5, it kind of sucks. I think I'm just gonna try to hit him. Right? Like,
sure, yeah.
I don't really need to vicious blow. So, okay, fails. I think now I'm going to vicious blow because I want to move and do something else with my time. Great. -1. He's been viciously blown. He takes 2 damage, and I believe he only has 2 health. Yeah, each non-weakness enemy just has 1 health. Great. So he's dead again. I do get the other clue here. I do get a clue from the token pool, and not $3 because I'm not playing the amazing card. Otherwise, I think I'm just going to head to a different location, right?
Yeah.
Decrepit door number 1 or 2? Let's go this way. Joe, Missouri room. Switch your deck for a blessed or item asset and add it to your hand. Hey, that's pretty good. You must either take 1 horror or choose and discard an asset you control for a haunted ability. Well, that's kind of fine too, actually. All right, well, that's the end of my turn.
Cool. So what I will do is...
Trish days.
I mean, I could... So, yeah, like, I could, like, I could do... Well, I don't have money to break in. So I will take the Lone Wolf money. And I guess what I'll do is try to evade the rats. So 5 versus 3. There's not a scary token, is there?
Not really, no.
Not really. All right, so try to evade. Succeed.
Hey, look at that.
And then... I mean, I could activate Lola, but I think I want to just straight up investigate because then I can save money. So what I will do is investigate with 5 against 2.
Well, what's the shroud, actually?
Succeed. Oh, is it boosted? No, it's not.
No, I meant the haunted ability, because the haunted ability would just get another
it would have spawned more
really
rats, but I had good rats, though. So I'll use Trish's ability to pick 1 extra clue, and then I will move back to the center. Yeah, that is it for me.
Sounds good. So enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, we've got rats get up 2. Upkeep. I got my mysteries remain. Top of the round. 3 out of 4 doom. And we draw an encounter card. Please don't be a Western ability. Wait, so for each one you fail by discard the top card in the counter of a church. Oh, okay, so this is just a horror for me.
That's basically fine for you.
That's totally fine because I can just kill these rats and then heal myself and draw.
Yeah, exactly. You almost want to take horror so that you can put the sword to good use.
Yeah, but for what it's worth, I do have a 3 in feet because of the Tooth of Etsley. And if I get a Elder Sign, we'll win.
Pretty good.
Spoilers, it did not happen.
But it could have. That's the important part. It could have happened.
Exactly. So test 5, we will mill 5 cards, and if it occurs treachery, I will take a horror, which is most likely going to happen. So 1, I look at curse. 2, 3, 4, please advise villain, please advise villain. 5, we definitely saw one, so we're going to take direct horror. Over to you.
Right. Counter card. Other side. Haunted ability on this location is lose 3. Well, I mean, I don't want to lose 3, but I can hopefully pass this. So
yeah, you're 5 to 3.
And even if I lose 3, it sucks, but it's not completely terrible. So I'm up by 2. Do I want to commit anything? How many tablets are there?
There are 2. What is the haunted ability?
I'm gonna commit this Lone Wolf to go up by 3, and I pass. All right.
Hey.
Good job, Dan.
So I keep just barely not being in time, but I trust you. Cool.
I'm surprised you didn't on the hunt something.
Well, it's because we already have an enemy around. Yeah, this should be discarded, and also for what it's worth, that should be below this.
So I'll probably move like. Well, actually, I guess we could move up, right? Because we got to spend 2, and I've got 2. But it's probably better to go down first.
Yeah,
right?
So we need to spend 2 to get in there, and then we need to spend 6 to advance, right?
Yeah. I'll probably move down, I guess, is what I'm planning to do.
Yeah, in case there's victory or something.
Do you have a way to, like, get the clues there?
I could skip up one of these clues with Mysteries Remain.
It's kind of why I was thinking, like, I'm surprised you didn't on the hunt.
Yeah, that is a good question to be asking right now. It was quite hot, Karma.
It's definitely a bad card, but like this seems like the situation where if you have it in your hand, you probably play it.
Yeah, to get the clue and then scoop the other one and then be fine. Yeah, well, can't complain.
That's fine.
I've got double the amount of clues.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, you could also just set up or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably search my deck for an item asset. And
I'm gonna go first just in case I spawn some kind of weird nonsense down here or something. I don't know.
Go for it. Don't forget your Lone Wolf.
So okay, so this is like a very bad haunted, right?
Kinda, yeah.
I think I maybe want to click for a money and then click for 2 money and then intel report this. Maybe.
Well, did you get your Lone Wolf money? I don't think you got your Lone Wolf money.
No,
I didn't see you turn it sideways.
Yep, you're right. I think I'm maybe gonna click for a resource and then intel report these 2 clues, maybe. Is that crazy?
Do you need deliverers? Oh yeah, because you got them aligned. Yeah, that's so annoying.
Because if we had an enemy here, I would use like Trish stuff to get both. But given that there's no enemy, it feels like just grab the clues, right? Actually, how many clues do we need? We only need eight clues total, right?
I was gonna say, yeah, like we don't necessarily even need these clues. We can just wait for something to spawn here, or if you want to move here.
I mean, do we want to wait, or do we want to push it in advance?
Probably.
Like we're gonna advance the agenda next turn.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we should. I feel like between the two of us, we should get 2 clues this turn. If you don't have a great way to get 2, I think I should just play this intel report.
That's fine. Yeah, probably.
Okay. So I move down, I click for money, and then I play a very expensive intel report, and I get both these.
Yeah, that thing's really annoying.
Yeah.
Good job.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess honestly, for a total of 6. You know what? That's dumb. Here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of playing that intel report,
okay,
I used Lola to pick up one of these clues. So
okay.
I still have 1 resource. And now I'm gonna click for a resource and stay here. So next turn I'll Lola again.
Oh, okay. Should I just go into this Walter Gilman's room? I was just gonna like search my deck for an item. I don't even know what item I would want. Let me look at my deck.
I think going into Walter Gilman's room is fine. Doesn't that like immediately, does that spawn something or do something bad?
I don't think so. What is an item that I can get? I can get another Tooth of Edsley. I can get my gun. I can get another... Oh, I guess I can get my other Enchanted Blade for when this one inevitably goes out. Honestly, that's probably not a bad idea. I do believe that Nahab has Retaliate, so should I get my gun in like preparation for that, or do we think you dodging her will be fine enough? What do you think?
Sorry, what?
So Nahab definitely, I believe anyway, has Retaliate, I'm pretty sure. So like the gun could be pretty good later on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like just having cards to commit is probably about as good as that, because you can just like basically succeed.
Well, I just mean because I can use the action on this location right now to pick up an item. And it's either going to be another Enchanted Blade or it's going to be the upgraded 45.
If you want, like, it's better than drawing a card. I don't know if you really need to find anything. Like, it seems like you're just kind of trying to pick something to use it on.
I just want to get another thing in my hand. I think it's going to be another Enchanted Blade because the horror, etc., etc. So we're going to do that. Click 1, and then we're going to go 2, and then we'll enter here to spend 2 clues. And by that I mean spend 2 clues to get there. Draw 3 cards and take 1 horror. Sounds great. Okay, Shroud 4, Haunted, discard the top 2 cards in the counter deck. Nobody cares about that. Nice. And that's my turn. And you went too, right?
Yeah.
Send him phase the rats. Move to Moldy Halls.
Did you see that TikTok of like the guy who works at Popeyes being like, check out all the rats in the kitchen of this Popeyes?
Oh, yeah. He's like, oh, shit.
He's like, rat. You guys aren't going to believe this shit. Look at all these rats in this fucking Popeyes.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I don't think I've ever been to a Popeyes.
Me neither. Upkeep, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I got a scene of the crime. I heard that card's pretty good.
Pretty alright.
Right. We're at 4 out of 4. We're advancing. Rats in the walls. Really? As you explore the old dilapidated house, the telltale scratching and scurrying in the walls becomes louder and more frequent. Every now and again, a fanged, furry creature darts across the wooden floor, scampering in and out of the rat holes in the walls. You wonder if this house is more rat than wood. If Brown Jenkins is in play, searching kind of for blah, blah, blah. If he's not in play, grab him at the lead investigator's location, which is me, which is great, because I'll just murder him again. If there are 3 or 4 investigators in the game, okay, then you get another rat too. All right, but now all the rats are distinctly more annoying to kill. Each of them has 3 health. So this is the rat that we want.
Sounds like a problem for you, not for me. They're not any harder to evade.
Yeah, well, there's one sitting in the halls right now. So he's at my location, actually. So he's just here hanging out. And then the next agenda, we have this, the familiar. The descriptions of the darting little furry object, which served as her familiar, were so painfully realistic, despite their incredible details. So each non-weakness enemy gets +2 health. And then after you defeat Brown Jenkin or Nahab, gain 1 clue from the token bank. And we've got 6 Doom Threshold now. Oh, did it tell us to shuffle the thing back into thing? I didn't actually look. Okay, I'm going to shuffle the encounter just in case. I didn't shuffle anything in, but I don't remember if I looked through it or not. So I don't think I'm on the hunt now because I have an enemy. So we'll just draw a thing. Despoiled. All right, so tests get harder. The card. Okay. And for Trish. Yeah, that's a good card for you to get.
I feel like
I really hate that card though.
These are pretty fine. They definitely stack up and get really bad. But,
yeah, I really don't want that to happen. Can you? I almost want you to kick that to me and then I fail it.
I really want to save the kick it to you card for when I find Foff again. Here's what I'm thinking. Do you have any healing stuff? You don't have Hallowed Mirror, do you?
I don't. But I have a Greta somewhere. I can't play the Fine Close this game, but
yeah.
I have a Tooth Vesely. There's a chance that I could succeed, but
this card is like way more annoying than it seems at first glance.
It
like
really
averaged
is.
over the whole course of this scenario. Well, I'm just gonna try to pass it. Don't worry. There's like a decent chance that I fail it.
Yeah, that's true.
5 on 2.
Hey, take 2 damage,
right.
Which isn't great, but
I'll put 1 on Lola.
Yeah, 1 on Lola. That seems fine. That's actually kind of nice, actually.
Yeah, great. I'm very happy. I'm happy you're happy.
So I don't think there's a way that I can murder Brown Jenkin and kill the Swarm of Rats. I can do one or the other. I feel like I should murder Brown Jenkin.
I can evade the rats. I think that's probably fine.
Okay.
I really wish the rats were here instead of there.
I know. So your plan is to like investigate or punch or something and scoot up there.
I think my plan is to like Lola the clue, move up there, evade the rats, and then move again up to where you are.
Okay.
Because we need to be in Gilman's room, right?
Yeah. Once we both get there, we immediately advance. So.
Yeah. So I also have a shortcut. Maybe it's almost worth it to like move up to the rats, shortcut down here, Lola, and evade for free, then move. Is that better? I feel like maybe not.
But I mean, that's a lot of money, right? Because you need $1 for a shortcut.
Yeah.
You don't have it.
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Did you get Lone Wolf?
Witches not yet, but I haven't done my turn yet, right? So.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. So I guess what I'll do is Lola the clue, move, evade the rats, move is my plan. Does that sound good? Because then we've got we will have enough clues, right? Because you have 2, I will have 4.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get more from this too.
Well, we might not even need them, but I mean, yeah,
I'm just gonna kill Brown Jenkin, and it's gonna happen. So.
I would kind of love to do that. Draw 3 cards and take a horror. If the Witch House is still there next turn, I might do it. But all right, for now though, see, I actually might use the shortcut just because I'm gonna hit hand size here.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'll get my Lone Wolf money.
It's gonna be really hard to kill this guy.
Man, I really wish that this stupid Maliant was not on me. I will. So I could.
I could actually get both of these clues if I kill this guy. So you might not actually even need to get that, to be honest.
Do you want to go first then and see if that happens?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay,
I prefer to do that.
Yeah.
So, we're going to engage. I have to hit both of these. So I think. Do I need this scene right now? Maybe I keep it. It's really annoying if he windfalls me. That's the thing. So I think I might just. Is it really good for me to get 2 clues? Oh no, I'm going to get 2 clues because when he dies, I'll get 1 from the token bank. I just won't get both from this location, I think. Is that okay? Because I want to commit my Mysteries Remain to this test.
Sorry, what do you want to do?
I want to commit my Mysteries Remain to this test, and then my Unexpected Courage to the next test, so I'll be up by 5.
Can you still get both the clues?
I can get one from this location, and then one from the token bank when he dies. So I'll effectively have 4 clues.
That's totally fine. We only need one like total.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Cool. So then I will commit the Mysteries Remain, because I also have the Scene of the Crime too. So and we'll go just regular. Great. -3. He takes damage, and then we'll commit the Courage and do that. -1. Great. So we're good. I will spend a charge to deal him 2 damage, which will kill him. That dies. I will also... So Enchanted Blade says... Draw 1 card and heal 1 horror. Seems good. Hey, look, it's another Unexpected Courage. I will get a clue from here, and then get a clue from the token pool for killing him. And then... is that it? Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. All right. So I don't need to get this clue really, right? Because we're basically.
I don't think
good.
so.
Okay. So in that case, what I'll do is just and we can. Is it only at the end of the? Doesn't have to be at the end, so we could advance when I still have like an action left.
I think we have to.
Helps.
Oh no, we don't. Just kidding.
So what I'll do is move up here.
Rats.
Try to evade the rats. 5 versus 3. Because honestly, I might need 2 takes at this. Hopefully not, but
-2.
nope, we got it. So the rats are evaded. And then move up here. And that's the end of my turn. And then should we advance at the beginning of next turn, maybe?
Yeah, I guess this haunted ability is pretty benign, right?
It's really not that bad.
It's just like discard that. Who cares? Oh well.
Yeah.
Vice and Villainy is coming up. It should be noted.
Yeah.
That's also another reason I'm glad I got my Enchanted Blade from my deck. So.
All right. So enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep.
Although you know what, I can totally just on the hunt and then murder something and get this last clue. Not that we need the clue.
I would save it. I don't think we need that clue even.
Okay.
Oh, Faustian Bargain. That's sort of good.
I just don't want to get Vice and Villainy.
Eh.
So
I mean, it's in the deck somewhere, right?
Yeah. Doom. Oh, that's a will test of 5. Jeez. If you fail, put it into your threat area at the end of your turn. Discard the target encounter deck. When the encounter deck runs out of cards, discard Disquieting Dreams and reveal the top 10 cards of your deck.
That's like nothing. That just like doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So that. What are my weaknesses even? I have the thing that deals me horror and makes me drop clues, and then I have. Oh, self-centered. Yeah, I don't care about this. I guess it makes Vice and Villainy happen faster.
I mean,
but
whatever.
Yeah. So I'm at 4 to 5? -2. Okay. So we fail, and it's in my third area now. So spooky.
Spooky, scary.
Popeye's the supplement store. We're in a Popeyes. That's what this is right now. This is the proto Popeyes.
I would like to leave the Popeyes. that's what I would like to do. What do you think?
Yeah, I would like to leave, please.
Yes, I would like one. Get the fuck out, please.
Well, you can play it.
All right. So is it my turn to draw a card?
Yeah. There it is.
You go. Hey Dane. Hey Dane.
Wait, what happened to your Lone Wolf in your hand?
I committed it to something.
That's such a bad idea.
You know, I really don't want this card at all.
Are you gonna ship it to me?
I'm thinking about it.
That's probably fine.
I mean, I know you don't want it, but my thinking is.
You want it less. Yeah, I can tooth it.
Yeah.
I can throw a Courage into it. There's a chance at least that I can get rid of it. Right?
There's also because of the Maligned, I can't even play out my shit like Cigarette Case to like have more targets for it. Yeah, I'm gonna. If you don't completely hate me for it, I'm gonna ship this to you.
That's fine.
Like it's a bummer, but I have confidence that you can pass it with the tooth and draw a card.
Oops. Damn it. Okay.
There's also another copy of it, which I will immediately draw, so it's fine.
Well, don't forget your money too.
I definitely did. Believe me, Dane. I never forget the money, Dane.
Okay.
Dane, everybody needs money. That's why they call it money.
This is true. During your turn. Okay. All right. Well, we're here now.
We are.
Do you want me to advance it, and then we can see what's happening, and I can lead the location maybe?
Yeah, I think we should just advance it right now. So
okay.
You have 4 clues. I have 3 clues. I don't think there's anything that requires keeping them.
I'm gonna. Well,
we both have logicals, I think. So.
Oh,
you
that's
spend 4.
Yeah.
You spend 4. I'll spend 2.
Do you have a logical in hand?
Not in hand.
Okay.
But I think I have.
I should keep one then, right? Because I do have a logical in hand.
Oh, you have one in hand. Yeah, I'll spend 3. You spend 3.
Okay. With the power of teamwork. Okay, so we'll flip. Ka-flip. Spectre of the past. Sitting in the dead man's room is disconcerting enough, but what you find within is enough to make you want to leave and never return. It's Popeyes, the manager.
Yeah, it's the rats and the Popeyes. That's exactly what I was saying.
He mentions seeing the figure of Keziah Mason on more than one occasion, and at one point calls her by name, Nahab. As soon as you read the name aloud, the nearby window shatters, and an all too familiar spectral mist invades the cramped space. When it recedes, everything about the room has changed. A work desk and an aged bookshelf occupy the far corner of Gilman's room where his bed should be. The door you entered within is gone. Strange geometrical markings drawn from the sticky red substance cover the walls. Swap Walter Gilman's room with the set-aside Keziah's room taking its place. Okay, so I guess the clue stays at the new location, which is kind of neat. Remove each other location and play from the game. I'm guessing that the rats just get discarded. Choose investigator to take the control of the set-aside the Black Book asset. Oh, that's great for you. Shuffle both set-aside copies of the strange geometry into the encounter deck. Great. Okay, so let's do that now. So the first thing that happens is we switch Walter Gilman's room with Keziah's room, right?
Yeah. See, we should have waited because I totally would have hit this action, the draw 3 cards.
See you later, Walter Gilman's room. Yeah, so this has a clue on it because it got replaced with it. This is going to go to the bye-bye zone. The bye-bye man. Remove each other location and play from the game. Buy all the locations. I'm going to grab the rats back in a second. Rats. Discard pile. This goes away. And then choose investigator to take control. Set aside the Black Book. I think it would make sense for me to take the Black Book and discard my Enchanted Blade with it, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. You're definitely grabbing. It's yours now. What's funny is you get a will, so now you might actually be able to get rid of these tests. So that's it. And then shuffle both set-aside copies of the strange geometry. In the
yeah, that was pretty fine, actually.
Yeah, it's pretty nice for you, huh?
Yeah.
Looky here. All right, 2. And then, oh yeah, it doesn't say that we put the encounter discard pile in there. Pax Cecilia, welcome. It's an honor to have you in the stream, sir. Upside Down Devil is a thing? Yeah, it totally is. We have 6 total less slots, but it's kind of fine though, right? It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we do need to talk to the manager. Trish needs to go full Karen here. So the next, Beyond the Witch House. Among the books in the strange room is a black, nameless tome inscribed with dried red blood. It matches a green description from Walter... a description from Walter Gilman's journal from a tome he names The Black Book. This room must be the haunt of Keziah Mason from over 200 years ago. It is rumored that Keziah had discovered deep mathematical truths that allow her to traverse space and time. Perhaps you can find a way out using this knowledge. Objective. Only investigators in the Witch House ruins may spend the requisite number of clues to advance. We need 10. But I still have 1. And then there's 1 on this location. Man, isn't that exciting for you, Dan?
I'm watching the Righteous Gemstones Season 2 trailer that just dropped, and I'm very excited about it. What are you saying?
Nice. It's a witch who loves math. It's pretty cool.
Well, is she single?
She's single and also dead, and probably the manager of this Popeyes.
All right, I would like to rescind my question a couple seconds ago.
All right, so there is a clue here.
I would still like to get the fuck out of this Popeyes, Dane. That hasn't changed. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, we all wish we knew deep
Comrade,
mathematical
I
truths.
know deep mathematical truths. Believe me, it's a burden.
Yeah,
It
probably.
doesn't. It's a struggle. It's a constant struggle. Sorry, what's up? Where are we? What okay.
So after
Keziah's
we
room?
successfully investigate Kazai's room, instead of discovering clues, put the top card of the unknown deck into play unrevealed, and then you may move. Okay, so we just need you to pump out investigations at this place and get as many of these places revealed as possible. Again, it's at least 4 cards down, right? 3 cards down.
Yep. Okay, so I'm just gonna start doing that.
But you don't
So
have to
I've
do
got,
that. You can pick up this clue if you'd like,
I don't
or I
really
could just
care.
murder something and have it.
I mean, yeah, we'll pick
We'll
up the
just-
clue for free when you kill something or whatever.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I don't-
or
I don't
when
think
you
it
do
matters.
any amount of Trish things. So yeah.
Did they change this so that it's? See, I thought they changed this so that like if you discover clues from some other effect that isn't investigating, I guess they didn't do that.
Let's check the little rule thingy.
I thought that they like did that. Maybe it was like some other scenario they did that. I don't know.
Let's check this just in case.
I mean, I don't care. I can investigate. It's fine.
Well, but the rules, Dan.
Do you need devil money, by the way? No, you're good. You're rich.
Oh no, I'm fine. Yeah. See, me being on the hunt.
Okay. Yeah, I'll hang on to it and I'll just do it later.
Everyone wants a dead mathy witchy girlfriend. You know, truer words have not been said. Let's do it, Trish. Sorry
Yeah,
about the
Where
lone
Doom
wolf.
Awaits is the one I was thinking of. But like they changed Where Doom Awaits to work this way because everyone complained because it was like very hard to do it if you were playing like solo Roland or something. And I'm surprised they didn't do the same thing with this one. But that's fine.
Yeah, is that really a question, Dan? Do you need devil money? Who doesn't need
I mean,
devil money these
the
days?
answer is always yes, but I don't need it immediately. So.
We live in a world. Anyway, yeah. So you're not gonna get lone wolf, unfortunately, but
Well, I obviously hate that, but it's fine.
you can locationify us.
All right, so I'm just gonna. It's my turn, right? I'm just gonna go and get clues.
And by clues, you mean get locations discovered.
Yeah, you know. What I mean. So okay, so I've got 6 against 3. So let's just.
Do you want to
go
draw
for
once,
it.
maybe?
You know what I actually want to do?
Oh, throw
is
down
play the cigarette
throw
case.
down the cigarette case. Yeah.
Which I probably
you
won't
look
trigger.
like you're probably more in need of devil money than me, honestly.
Yeah, believe me, I would love some devil money, but I don't think this is the correct turn for it. Okay, so I fail. So we do this bullshit.
Discard cards from the top and draw a hex. Whee!
Not that. There's a hex. I feel like I'm gonna hate this.
What does this say? The enemy trying to figure it out, move at least once during your turn. Oh, that's really bad.
This is actually brutal as hell.
That's gonna take. Is it a terror? It's not even a terror. I can't even get rid of it for you.
And I really have no way to deal with this. Like until there's a witch, I basically can't pass this test. Well, I've
give you a courage. You're at 3-3.
So courage plus if I committed like a devil money or shortcut or something, I could be at.
I could also take my turn to try to get rid of it for you.
With a. Can I? Yeah. Well, but if I did it on my turn with my. Is this my last? Yeah, this is my last action. If I did it, I would be at 3 plus your courage is 5 against 3, and I could commit a devil money or shortcut. Yeah, let me. Can you possibly succeed on the investigation?
No.
Okay.
I think
you know what,
I think if it's okay to take 2 horror, my plan is to like, if you do get a location into play, I can I can try to get rid of it for you with an unexpected courage and the tooth, and then if that doesn't happen, I can at least logical reasoning you and then head out.
Yeah, I'll take it on the chin this turn and I'll try to investigate again.
Okay.
And then if you can maybe get rid of it for me, I would be very happy about that.
Okay.
I could commit this intel report because I'm not gonna have money to play it for a while, but no, I'll just take a risk. It's fine.
Yeah, this card definitely does say, "Congratulations, you're Ursula now."
Okay, so I succeed. So we put a location into play.
Sweet.
And then I end my turn and I take 2 horror, and I think I don't put it on Lola because there's that card that deals direct horror to your ally, so I'll just take it.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, well.
There's these stupid hexes, like, yeah, normally in Circle Undone, you're like, I'll just find a witch and evade it, but there's no witches yet. It's really annoying. It makes the cards like way harder to deal with.
There's one witch, exactly, actually. And it's the end game boss, so that's gonna happen eventually. Oh, did I do this? I don't actually think I did this. Oh no, I just got this. Just kidding. Because we just did a whole bunch of things on this turn. So yeah, I'm gonna try and help you with that. Ideally, we succeed. I will be at a 3-4. I will commit this courage to help a friend in need. 5-6 to 3. -2. This is not an interdimensional space beast. Great, yeah, okay. We did it. And I get the tooth. Yeah. So I get a draw. It's another scene of the crime. Okay, well, I can get a lot of clues. And that's gone, Dan. You're welcome. Okay, so now everything's scarier for me to try to deal with. So I think I'm just going to move to this new unknown places location. Let's set these aside over here. Right? Or do you want me to logical reasoning you first before I go?
I'm all right for now.
Sure?
Again, like getting rid of Pulled by the Stars would be way better to me than.
It's
yeah,
gone.
thanks. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, I'm all right for now.
Okay, so I'll just head out. I'm gonna head out to this new unknown places.
Oh,
that's a lot of clues, and I got two of these here, scene of the crimes, and on the hunt, so I'm pretty happy. Test 5 will to search the. That is literally not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen for us.
That is so far from happening.
Man, I need magnifying glasses so bad.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay. Well, I can at least assure that I get 3 of these clues, if not 4, if you want me to blast off both scenes of the crimes and just not have to work. Oh, no. I'd have to do that over the course of 2 turns. So, yeah.
Yeah, well, you also need an enemy there, right?
I do. Well, that's the thing. It'd be pretty cool if I could just hunt for one. You know what I mean? Like Sean Connery's great film, The Hunt for Red October.
You might just draw something, you know? Like...
I think I'm just going to draw a card, speaking of drawing things. Or maybe I try to get rid of this Despoiled.
Okay.
Well, that would be a 4-4 test. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to draw a card. Hey, it's my Ace of Swords. That's pretty good.
Hey. Alright. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep. I guess I could Lola this clue. Not going to do it. Don't have money.
So wait, hold on. End of my turn, discard the top card in the counter deck. I have to remember that. Well, that's gone. That's cool. Upkeep. It's a Doge. Cool. All right, so for my thingy, I'm going to do an On the Hunt. And we're going to grab... Oh, I can actually only search the encounter deck, I just realized. So this is going to go spawn on me. And it's got 3 health now. Ugh, that's annoying. And that's my encounter card. Would you like to do your turn?
Sure. Alright, well,
here.
Yeah, that happens.
Prepare to get your entire hand windfalled.
This isn't really where we wanted him to be.
Nope. You can't cancel it somehow, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's actually incredibly annoying. So he's in the discard pile somewhere. I can grab him for you.
Well, it's when the enemy phase ends, so I'm gonna just evade him.
Well, he's also aloof, so you're gonna have to engage, evade, and then do something else.
That's kind of fine.
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, what I was actually thinking of doing is lulling the clue to evade him.
Yeah. Do you think that clue might be good to keep there, just for path, for shoes, or not?
No, I don't even have the shoes out yet. That's not worth thinking about.
All right, that's fine.
Are you well? And also, I'm figuring you're maybe gonna come kill him.
Next turn, I'm hoping to do so. Yes, because I'm planning on murdering this rat. If I had a vicious blow, I'd be able to murder this rat move, but I don't. So I think I'm just gonna like.
So yeah, that's kind of my plan. I think is like.
Scene murder.
Also, is like scoop up this clue and evade Brown Jankin. Move down to where you are. Actually, no. I should get more places out. Probably.
Yeah, you should.
I should try to do. All right. I really don't want to draw more hexes. But yeah, that's fine. I'll probably commit something.
Yeah, that's probably reasonable.
Yeah. So what I'll do is.
Wait, why don't you breaking and entering?
How hard is he to evade? Actually, I think it's kind of hard.
Why don't you breaking and entering? That solves both problems, right?
I don't want to spend $3 on it, really. Like.
But it solves both problems. I mean, unless you get a -5, but like.
No. Yeah.
It gets you to 10, right? And then you, instead of doing the clue, you would put out a new place, evade him at the same time.
Well, I would get the clue as well. Yeah, okay, that seems fine.
Well,
all right,
I don't think you get the clue, right?
Yeah, I do. Well, Trish.
It's after successful investigation?
Or no, that's after you discover one. Yeah, okay, you're right. So I wouldn't get the clue.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
But then you can move to another location, like working a hunch or something. I guess you don't have money, but you have a
exactly.
bargain, so you're fine. You got devil money. Double money's
I mean,
coming your
yeah.
way.
Well, the thing is, even playing double money costs me $1 right now, which is really stupid. Yeah. Okay. Fine. I'll do breaking and entering. So yeah, I'm at 10 or
10
11 actually.
10 to what? Or 11 to what? 11 to 3.
11 to 4.
So 11 to
Or
3.
yeah, sorry. So yeah, 11 to 3.
Great.
Succeed by a lot.
A billion.
So he gets evaded. I put a
And
location into play.
new location.
Trigger cigarette case.
Added.
Oh, and I lone wolf money. Didn't take that.
Oh yeah.
So then, should I move to you or should I move to this unknown place?
So I'm gonna get my goal this turn is to get 3 clues.
Okay.
By virtue of
Seeing and killing rats.
yeah. But that's basically all I can do. I need to see
Okay.
and then hit it twice. And if I don't hit
maybe
it, then
maybe you can pick up the other one later, or maybe I can intel report it later if I get money.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. So what I'll do is I will move over here then, for my second action.
Mm-hmm. It's the physics classroom.
Oh, I mean, if I succeed by enough here, I could basically scoop up a clue from your place, but that is hard to do. This feels to me like maybe.
Oh, that's
Lola
right.
or-
Sorry. Bruce and Pax in chat are saying when you do this successful, you may move to that location immediately. So you did a successful, right. So you actually have another action in addition to whatever else.
But this feels to me like I mean, there's no haunted, but I'm only at 6 against 4.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just go for it. I don't want to spend intel report. I want to save intel report for like a haunted location. So I think I click to investigate with a 6 against 4.
Oh wow! If you succeed by a ton,
yeah,
you could get
good,
the
right?
third. You can get the 4th clue off of my location. That'd be pretty dope.
Here, well, so let's commit a deduction. So we'd be 7 against 4. And
okay.
Should I commit something else?
You're not getting like a cigarette case off of it, so maybe not.
Well, no, but oh yeah, because it's already exhausted. Yeah, I'll save the 2 working hunches.
Are you gonna play those with like them both costing 3?
Well, I'm really hoping to get rid of the maligned eventually, and also I would love to just get the money to eventually do it. They are, I don't know, they're really good.
They are sure good. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 7 against 4. Let's just go for it. God damn it! All right, well that didn't work. I'll go again with 6 against 4.
Okay.
And nope. All right, didn't work. Your turn.
Okay, so we're gonna do this rat, and by do this rat I mean scene of the crime. We'll get to clues. And then, yeah, thanks for the update, folks. Then we'll smack this rat. So this rat is actually kind of annoying because of Brown Jenkin, but I don't actually want to commit anything. And it's not the end of the world if it lives. So -2. Oh wait, no, I'm at action. Yeah, so that fails. Great. And then we're gonna try again, and we hit it. Okay. So it's gonna attack me once, but you know, whatever. Cool. So that's it. Not quite as exciting of a turn as I thought it would be, but you know, whatever.
Yeah, same deal. Really not happy about drawing that -4 right there.
Yeah. The shitty thing I just realized is that I have 2 of my weapons in my hand, and like if Brown Jenkin moves to me and like makes windfalls me, I only have one weapon left in my deck after this. Well, and the weapon that I have out right now is Vice and Villainy. You
just got to go kill him next turn, right? Or I have to go evade him or something.
Yeah, that's true. You can always just like scoop up a clue or something like that, right? Yeah. Okay, so enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, we got. Oh no, enemy phase actually he pops me for 1. Upkeep. Can I get a Greta, please? Greta would be really nice right now. And we've got top of the round, 2 Doom, and unfortunately no more on the hunts to be had. Searching counter, I could just go up a. Okay. Dan, it's getting ratty.
Should I draw one? You good?
It's getting ratty up in here. Yeah,
you're still.
You're good. You're good. And then I take another damage.
Hate this real bad. I mean, I probably put on the black book, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Because I'm not passing the will test no matter what, and I mean I can just replace it with a magnifying glass, which is like basically as good.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's fair.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean, I could also do the cigarette case, which is just on hard mode, not doing a lot for me. But I'm still hoping once I get magnifying glasses out that I get there. So, or once I ever find a place with shroud lower than 3 would be nice also.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. These aren't the weaknesses that we get. I'm sorry. Did we discard a card at the end of my turn? From the top of the encounter deck?
Probably not. I mean, I didn't see
you know what?
do
We
it,
already did it. Yeah, we already did it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do this. Because I had to search the shit for a rat.
Okay. I mean, I'll probably just continue struggling and trying to get clues here. Because I still feel like 6 against 4, you got to go for it. Although, I don't know, maybe that's wrong.
I mean, yeah. That sounds fair.
There's 1 minus, there's 3, 4, 5... I mean, I guess it's like 6 out of 15 are bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't want to spend the money to like pay to get clues for free. If there was an enemy here, I would like Lola and pick up both for free.
Do you ever like commit the In the Shadows and try to get rid of Line while you still have your black book?
I feel like I just draw it again.
Maybe.
Are there really just no witches to get rid of this shit?
Literally, the witch is at the end.
I hate that. It's so fucking annoying.
And it's not really necessarily at the end. It's like right when I think this advances and then she comes out, if I'm not mistaken. Or we get 10 clues, whichever happens first.
I mean, this is like definitely a deck that does not want Maligned to happen.
That's exactly the thing. Like if you can get rid of it, great. But also like if you get your agency folks, that's also really bad. And In the Shadows is great versus them.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
So, it's up to you. It's just... A Faustian Bargain would be really good if you didn't have to pay. I think I hold on to Maligned for now. So yeah, I think I just keep trying to investigate here, basically, unless you have a better idea. And I think maybe I commit like one of these hunches or something. Or you know what's actually funny?
What's that?
I still have a Senior Crime in my hand, so I can just get scooped these other 2 clues up.
Oh yeah, you should totally do that.
The alternative is that I kill both these rats and get 1 clue.
But don't you kind of so we really got to decide what to do about this guy, right? Like, are we?
I really don't like him.
So I could move over there, and I could like move over there, hunch, and evade him, basically.
That would be good. See, the other thing now I'm realizing is that if I get my weakness, I drop 2 of these clues back on this place. Ideally, I'm here when that happens. Yeah. But.
So I think that what would be cool is if you could like.
I think I just murder rats this turn. I'm pretty sure. I swing with the blade at these rats, murder them, swing twice, and then kill these ones, and then I can actually do stuff. I would love to play this Ace of Swords, but I'm starting to accrue some damage.
Yeah, well, same over here. I think I like investigate here and commit like something and try to get at least 1 clue. And then I think I move over to Keziah's room and hunch and evade Brown Jenkin, and then try to evade and spawn another location.
Sounds good.
Because we need 10 clues to advance, right? And right now we have 2, 3.
Actually, why don't you go first? Because I won't see another crime if you miraculously succeed by 2, and then you can scoop 1 of these clues up.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So I will investigate with get loan wolf money. Investigate 6 on 4.
6 on 4 and 6 on 4.
Christ. All right, that doesn't work. Go again, I guess.
Hey, and it was by 2. Oh man.
I could snatch a clue at your place instead.
That's not worth it. I would scoop.
All right.
Oh wait, if you do my location, you get both clues, right? Because there's an enemy here.
As if you were here.
Is
that good? Well, but then you don't have a way to pick up. Then you don't, because you would pick it up for free if you kill stuff.
I think honestly, you just take yours.
Yeah, they're both Shroud 4, and they're both All right, and then so I have an action left. So I think I.
Well, hold on. You actually get another one too, right? You get another one from another reveal location from mine.
Oh, did I succeed by 2?
Oh, totally. That's a +2. So you also get a cigarette case trigger.
Oh yeah, that's great. So I get one from yours. Did you just give it to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
And there they are.
That's really bad timing. All right, so I have one action left. So I think what I can do is,
Oh
if
no, that means that Brown Jenkins is definitely going to jump on somebody, right?
well, somebody. Um,
Well, unless the last action is evade and then you shortcut and then you
so
no, you
if
can't
I,
work a hunch.
the problem with shortcut is it costs one right now.
Yeah.
If I had one more dollar, oh, you know what? Black Book. Could I take a horror and make this happen? Yeah, I could use the Black Book and I could take a horror and make this work. So
Is that
so
okay?
first, well, let's see if I can even do this. So
Okay.
first, last action, try to evade shadow agents. So I got 9 against 5. That's where we're at. Okay, we succeed. Shadow agents goes away. This is a really annoying weakness, I swear to God.
It really is.
It's not. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So what I can do is I can shortcut into the middle and go down to 2 resources, and then I could use the Black Book and take 1 horror. If you can logical me like pretty soon, then I'm fine doing it. Can you do that?
Yeah. I mean, I have the money to. I think that it's kind of annoying because I have 2 rats on me, so this is going to take at least 2 turns to murder things because they're really chunky right now.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, I want to be in the middle anyway. Like next turn, I could probably evade.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
See, I guess that's the problem is there won't be a clue there, so I won't have any more kind of like free Trish nonsense to evade him.
Yeah.
But I can maybe just commit something and do it. He's hard to evade.
Oh, you know what? When you got the clue from my location, you could have evaded one of these swarm of rats for me.
Sure.
Then I can just kill this one, move up there, play my thing, and then next turn I can engage in Murder Brown Jenkins.
There's also the fact that he'll come up and be aloof, so it's not like he's going to be on me. Next turn I can like investigate and then move away or something. So,
yeah, and I can just engage him and then murder him next turn.
So what I do is I shortcut over there, paying 1, and then I use the Black Book, take 1 horror, and I hunch, and I get this last clue, and I use Trish. Oh, actually, wait, is Trish once per turn?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I didn't evade your rat.
Don't do the rat. Yeah, don't do the rat. Just kidding.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Sounds great. Thanks, Trish. I will fight. Fight my life depended on it. So first action is fight, and I'm at 6 to 3 because of the stupid random. Oh, is it when he's ready, or is it when he's just like all the time? Yeah, that's really.
If he's ready at the end of enemy phase.
Ugh. So yeah, I definitely want to do the daring for this one. I think. Yeah, so that's -3. Nahab is not in play. So Swarm of Rats dies. I will spend a charge. Don't have a horror to heal, but I can draw a card from it and gain $3 and draw another card from daring. Oh Lord! And
Ooh.
I get a clue, and I get to crack the case.
Oh, that's so much money! I wish I had some of that money.
If only I had a teamwork.
Yeah.
Said no one ever. All right, so that felt pretty good. However, now all of the next tests are really annoying to deal with. On the Hunt goes to my bin. Yeah, this is so annoying. I really hate having millions of rats on me. So now this is one harder. I will. So I'm at 6 and now it's to 4. Okay, well. I think I saved the overpower for next turn. -3, damn it. And we'll try again. -3, damn it. Okay, well. Them's the breaks, I guess. And how close to this? Okay, we're not that close. Alright. Well, enemy phase. Nothing happens, or except I get smacked by a rat, which is kind of annoying. And then upkeep. There it is. That's really so terrible right now. So dropped a clue, dropped another clue. I guess it's not that bad because I have a scene in hand.
Hey, you can just scene. It's honestly kind of fine.
Yeah, okay. Well, there's one weakness gone. And then Doom. So we're halfway there. Did you draw upkeep?
Yep.
Okay. And encounter cards. Is that literally doesn't matter at all.
How
Okay.
3 money. I should have. Oh yeah. Okay, I should have 1 money.
Okay. Your encounter card. Oh.
Strange geometry.
That's
It's probably not great. That's sort of fine actually. Maybe. Yeah, so it's like if you pick up the clue, you can free teleport anywhere. Otherwise, you have to spend an action to move away from it.
Yeah. Another Elder Sign would be pretty cool, huh?
That'd be cool.
All right, well, I'm hoping to kill this rat and then play this Ace of Swords. I would love for that to be the case. Oh, I can't even do that if I see another crime. Oh, these rats are so annoying. All right.
I would love to not have to deal with Brown Jenkins again. I mean I also like maybe have few enough cards that I don't really mind getting windfalled that much.
Yeah, I would
like,
love for you to get windfalled and not me.
Yeah, I think it's maybe fine if that happens.
Can you just like use logical reasoning like right now?
I don't want to pay 3 for it, which I don't have, is the thing.
Well, you're gonna have one wolf money. You can like Faustian like poor man's Faustian bargain and then do it, because like you're gonna lose the cards anyways.
Well, but I mean, I would love to draw more cards. Kind of is also the thing. I also would hate to lose this working hunch.
I think you should definitely logical reasoning yourself while you have it.
I could black book to logical reasoning myself. I mean, sure, I guess.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah,
you can do it.
I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe I like Faustian logical myself. Seems maybe okay.
Crack money is better than devil money, actually. Weirdly enough.
I mean, having curses, I feel like the way we've been struggling to succeed on tests, having curses is not fantastic, but it's also like whatever.
Last time we Faustian bargain and didn't draw any curses the entire rest of the game.
So
just saying.
But the main thing I do want to do though is I kind of want to try to get this clue, right? Because we need 10 and we have 5. And you're hopefully getting 2 more. So
I'm gonna get 2 right now,
actually,
with working on.
But I'm still gonna try to get this clue, because if I can get this clue, it basically means that we can advance, right? So I will, or it means I can move for free. So 6 on 4 though, that just doesn't work, right?
I mean, if that the other location is any indication of it, then yeah.
Well, I feel like maybe I just sacrifice some of these cards and I don't get as good a wheel off of Brown Jenkins.
I think so too.
So I think what I do is I investigate and commit this intel report. Jesus Christ!
Oh, that's so bad.
All right. I think I investigate.
You didn't get your lone wolf money.
Yeah. It means like I'm not gonna be able to like Faustian and logical, but.
Unless you do it right now. Because you're gonna, if you don't investigate this way, you take a horror and a damage.
Well, I can shortcut out, by paying some of my devil money.
But this doesn't look connected to anything.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So if you don't successfully do this, then you will.
Why do I have to get wheeled by Brown Jenkins again?
I mean, you don't have to, but I'm not gonna have any weapons, basically. So.
So what if I get the devil? If I get the devil money, can I afford to Lola? So devil money is going to get me up to 6, and then I logical and Lola. I could do that, right? No, that's not enough. I'm 1 short. God damn it. Maybe I do that and I black book and I put the horror on Lola and I just hope I don't draw the thing that kills Lola. I think that's honestly what I do.
The thing that kills Lola is also an agility test. Keep in mind.
Yeah, so I probably won't pass it, but okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do is devil money. So I go up by 4 and get 2 curses. And then I logical for 3. God, Maligned is so bad.
I mean, for you, yes.
And I use the black book to pay for that. So I put a horror on Lola. And then I use Lola and pay 4 and get this clue. And that lets me activate the thing to free move to... So we can move Brown Jenkins to wherever I go.
Yeah.
So maybe we want to put him here.
I would say so.
And then I could maybe... Okay, that seems good. All right, that's the end of my turn, and you can go.
Okay. All right, well, we're here fighting the rats.
Again.
Again. I hate this Brown Jenkins so much. We're going to try... Oh, wait, sorry.
I do kind of hate this scenario, honestly. Like, I love Circle Undone, but this is, like, probably my least favorite Circle Undone scenario.
Here's the 2 clues I dropped. We do succeed, so damage goes on the thing. And I will then overpower for the last action. And we'll be at a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. -5, we did it. Thanks, overpower. Commit the last charge on Enchanted Blade to murder the rats. And I will draw a card. And heal a horror, but I don't have horror to heal. Alright. Oh, and I draw an extra card, actually, because of the thing. That's it for me. End of the turn. Mill one of these. Another strange geometry. And yeah. So Brown Jenkins will come over to you in the enemy phase. I don't even know what happens to make him do this. Like stuffs Popeye dinners in your mouth or something. And then you discard your hand and draw that many cards.
Oh, is it that time?
It sure is that time.
That seems fine. Maybe I'll get a magnifying glass. Although these are both good cards, but still sort of fine.
Cool. Upkeep.
That's actually great.
Yep.
And Espionage. Maybe I play this to get rid of the maligned because I'm not going to be able to pass it.
It's a completely blank agility symbol.
Yeah.
Okay, so Doom, 4 out of 6. Discard this. Unstable energies. What is the haunted ability here even? There is none. Great. That is a completely blank card. Your go.
Oof, hate it.
It's the fate.
I don't have money to do anything with it, so I guess I just take it.
Yeah.
Not happy. Not happy about
this.
this.
Remember in the beginning of the game? It's like you predicted it. It's like you were off cost Mystic or something.
Yep, exactly. So what I'm kind of thinking is investigate here, hopefully succeed, get the clue, evade Brown Jenkins for free, move to Keziah's room, and move to Keziah's room and try to get more locations out. Is what I'm thinking.
Sounds good to me.
Because we'll be at 9. But we'll still need another location to get more. So
yeah, and
doesn't strange geometry go away?
Oh, it sure does. Yeah, sorry.
All right, so I will
go for it.
Investigate, committing perception. So we're at 8 versus 4.
Did you get your wolf money?
Yeah, lone wolf money. All right. So that was.
Nice.
And I'm going to I free evade this guy with Trish power.
Yay.
And then I'm gonna pay 1 for crack the case. God, I hate Malign so much. But it's worth it because I get money from it, so it's net positive.
That is true.
If I was someone that could afford to take horror, it would kind of be fine because the black book and Malign would like cancel each other out, but I really can't. So that was first action. Oh, and I'll draw a card off perception too.
Welcome to the game, Sultry Harlot.
So then I will.
Daddy Ben is doing daddy stuff somewhere else.
I guess I'll move here, and then I'll try to investigate here. So I have a 6 versus a 3.
Yep.
And I pass.
Nice. So we
did not manage to trigger cigarette case off of either of these, but that's okay.
A new spooky location. Would you like to move to it as a free action?
I suppose I would. Oof.
Oh, that's great for you to get.
Yeah, it's well, you've got the combat. You could kind of do it too.
But you haven't gotten your cigarette case though, right?
Yeah, it's true. And Shroud 2 is like pretty dope actually. So,
yeah.
All right, I'll do agility 5 against 3.
Oh!
Well, it does trigger cigarette case. Doesn't
Sure
the
does.
other effective? It doesn't do anything. But
No.
I'll definitely take your card.
It doesn't.
All right, I like that.
Fantastic. Cool. Good job. Did you? Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, and I sort of want to Lola a clue here, actually, maybe.
Lola a clue.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because it's 2. Yeah, that's great. I'm just gonna move and play my tarot, I think. Oh no, I don't have a weapon out that does anything, and vice ability's in my hand. That's so annoying.
And it will wait. Is the weapon on vice ability on the weapon?
Mm-hmm.
So because if that's the case, when it leaves play, you could do the test immediately.
But I don't want to because I don't have anything to supplement my will right now.
Oh yeah.
Like I have logic reasoning. I guess that's fine.
Right? I mean, yeah, you could commit the logical. We're both okay on horror for now.
Yeah, and I have another blade in my hand. Yeah.
You could even commit the dodge maybe, or the other tooth. You could commit a lot of stuff.
I want to keep the other tooth just in case. Yeah, that's true.
Oh, dude, I would commit the hell out of the other tooth.
So I'm at 4 to 3. I'd be at 5, 6.
I think you want to be up by 3.
7, 8. Well, I would be up by 3 if I just committed logical reasoning.
Well, actually, are you at an extra dimensional? Yeah. See, I think you should commit the other tooth. Because then you win on everything but -5 and tentacles.
Yeah, that's true.
And you draw a card, which is great.
You've convinced me. So I'll play this blade here for 4. Gross.
It sucks.
It really does. I will then.
I wish it was at least like the first time each turn you play a card it costs.
If I knew Greta was just going to be nowhere, I would have chosen an ally asset. Yeah, so we're going to play the blade, and then we're going to test 3 will. We're going to throw the logical reasoning and the tooth into it.
Oh, look at you.
0, baby. We did it. Get out of here, vice and villainy. We never wanted you.
And you draw a card.
I do draw a card. It's a gun. Great. Well, that was a major success. So I'm actually not going to move to Brown Jenkins' location now, I think. Right?
Yeah, I mean, he's chilling out for a turn. He's fine.
Yeah, so I can just set up then. 1, 2, 3, 4. I will play my Ace of Swords. Oh, maybe I'll just try to get rid of one of these, too. Hold on, yeah. I'll try to get rid of one of these first. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll try to get rid of the Despoiled, probably. It's really annoying to deal with. We did it! Get out of here, Despoiled. Great. So now skill tests don't get really annoying. And then I'll just play this for 4. Gross. Yeah, that's it. Right?
All right.
Yeah.
So that's both of us. So enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, Brown Jenkins wakes up.
It's a shortcut. It costs 1. Okay, well.
Sucks.
It really does suck.
And this isn't like just for this scenario either. This is just going to be in the deck for like all these stupid things.
Yeah, I mean all the other ones don't like actually have witch enemies, so.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. End of my turn. I should have discarded a card from the top. Hey, that's great to see.
Ooh, love that. Love that for us.
Pulled by the stars. That's kind of fine. We have locations to move to, so.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about it.
Dimensional visions. How many cards are in the encounter disc? 23. Okay, so it gets +2.
So it's
difficulty 4 or I mean, I don't love this, but I don't really have any way. Unless I commit the counter espionage, I could be at 6.
You're probably not going to play it, right?
Yeah, I'm probably not going to play it, but.
Do you use that on the vice and villainy though to maybe get rid of that? Or something?
Yeah, I would rather commit it to the vice and villainy. And in any case, even if I did commit it here, its difficulty, it would be 5 against 4. That doesn't.
What are you getting rid of? The black book? Because if you hit the black book, then vice and villainy immediately triggers.
Yeah. I think so. The thing is, we're not like crashing through the encounter deck as fast as we did in like the first scenario. Like, there's not as much stuff like the tokens that just immediately mill like 4 or whatever. So like Vice and Villainy is very annoying, but it's not that bad, right? So I don't know how much I care about that. I think what I probably discard is I think I probably discard I need Lone Wolf. I think I discard the cigarette case. If I lose it.
Yeah.
It's obviously bad.
Yeah, because the other one's in your bin, right?
But it's not. It's just not drawing me a whole lot of cards. Like I've got a couple off of it.
That's true. That's true. You got perception.
Because every although man, I'm at a 2 shroud location. This is where it actually is good, right?
That's
well,
exactly
whatever. Let's see. So I'm at 3 against. No, I'm at 3 against 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to give anything.
Sultry, it would be, but I don't think there are any humanoids in here, so I can't actually handcuff an enemy and then have it stick on Trish for the rest of the game. But that's gonna happen eventually. Yeah.
All right. I really wish I did not have to get rid of that, but
yeah,
that's how it is. So I'm basically gonna just try to get these clues, and then once we get these clues, if we both end our turn in the Witch House Ruins in advance? Like, there's more places in the deck, but like, I feel like it'd be good to just.
Well, you need to investigate this more.
We don't absolutely need to. We got enough clues. Oh no, we need to find the Witch House Ruins. You're right.
We do. And Brown Dragon's gonna get harder next turn. Everything's gonna be great.
All right. Well, so I'm gonna try to get these clues, move back to Keziah's room, and investigate it more. And I guess I'm probably gonna get Windfalled again because that jerk is still there, and you're not doing any kind of effort to kill him. So.
Well, not right now. Yeah, he's gonna move here, and then next turn he'll move there. So you're fine now.
No, I mean I'm gonna end my turn here probably.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Then you'll definitely get Windfalled.
All right. I'm going to investigate and commit a perception and deduction.
That makes sense.
So I've got 7, 8, 9 versus 4 or versus 2.
Hey.
And I succeed. So I get a card and 2 clues.
Hell yeah.
And then I fast play a magnifying glass for 1. And I think I investigate again, or I could Lola. I guess actually I'm so broke though.
You really are. But I mean, if you do that, you just get out of there and you don't have to worry about it, you know.
Yeah, or I could just investigate and move and then be ready to get more places out next turn, which seems kind of good too.
Oh, you only took 1 action?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably
fine.
Save your money, I'd say.
Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll investigate again.
Right.
Succeed. Really wish I had the friggin' cigarette case. And then I will move here and end my turn.
Okay. As far as me, I think I'm just going to try to get rid of this Pulled by the Stars once, and then if that doesn't happen, I'll figure out the rest of my life. So Pulled by the Stars, I'm at 4-3. Maybe I'll draw a card first. No, I'll just do it. It loves me. All right, Pulled by the Stars is gone. Thanks, Tooth. Tooth draws me a card. So I don't actually have to worry about moving this turn. I've got a lot of cards in hand, so I guess I'll draw one more. Where the shit is Greta? I've got 8 cards. I guess
That's the question on everyone's mind, Dane.
Seriously. I can't even handcuff anything. What even is? Yeah, I guess I'll just get a book, because we're going to have to play some stuff soon. And this isn't making anything easier. All right, so top of the card deck gets milled. Trespasser. That's kind of okay. Upkeep? Or no, Brown Jacket happens. Say goodbye to your hand.
Yep.
He just eats it. He just eats your entire hand. He just nibbles on it.
Sort of fine, whatever.
Oh, all right. Cool. Upkeep. So 9 cards in hand. Finally. Jeez, Greta, come on. Discard this fine close. It's completely useless. I will then... Oh, yeah, so Doom happens. All right, it's Act 2. Dizzying violet light emerges from crevices of the ramshackle house, behind cracks in the wooden paneling and underneath the floor, bathing you from every angle. An inhuman squeal mocks you as a figure emerges from the witch light. Only a hint of humanity remains in her crooked and broken form. The crone cackles with a nice nightmarish timbre, her voice echoing and resounding from the realm beyond. If it is Act 1, spawn the set-aside Nahab in Walter Gilman's room. If it is Act 2, spawn the set-aside Nahab in Keziah's room. If it's Act 3, place 1 Doom on her. Shuffle both set-aside copies of Ghostly Presence in the encounter deck, find Brown Jenkin, and place him on Nahab's current location. Ooh, okay. Well, Brown Jenkin doesn't move at all, actually, but Nahab definitely comes out. Whoa! We just warped in time for a second. So Nahab is here. Ghostly Presence gets shuffled in. I didn't actually check if it's with the discard pile or not. Nope. But the deck just got too bigger, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
So Nahab is here, and Brown Jenkin just like gets picked up and moved there. The Witch Lights, the Dazzling Violet.
Nahab is not aloof. Does that mean Nahab's just on me?
Yeah.
Hate this.
Light of the dream of the old woman with the fanged furry thing came again. Oh, this is just a Lovecraft quote. Each non-weakness enemy gets +3 health. After you defeat Brown Jenkin or Nahab, gain 1 clue from the token bank. 8 Doom Threshold. So what's going on with Nahab? How big is she?
I mean, I can hopefully evade her, I guess.
That'd be nice if you could just evade her forever. She's
Doesn't
also
she
a
have-
witch.
does-
She's also a
wait.
witch. This is the witch.
That's true. Doesn't she have 2 health?
She has 2 health plus the agenda, which says each non-weakness enemy gets +3 health. It's really
annoying. Yeah. I thought it was only monsters or something, but I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think what I'm probably going to do is... Well, actually, wait. Don't I have to draw an encounter card because you drew one?
I didn't draw one.
Oh. Then
So let's draw
we
them.
need to do that. Yeah.
Ghostly Presence. If she's in play, ready her, resolve her hunter keyword. She attacks each investigator location.
Come on, man.
If she's at the site of the sacrifice, place 1 Doom on her as well.
I really don't want to take this. I mean, I have to, but I hate it.
Yeah, that's really annoying.
Yeah, no shit. I could let her play Lola and kill Lola and play a fresh Lola, but I don't think I want to do that.
Yeah, then you'd be only at 4 to 3, right?
Yeah. All right, so I gotta draw.
I can also try to kill her, maybe.
Gross.
No, I can't. Another
man,
Despoiled.
So here's what I think I do. I think I evade Nahab and then get rid of Maligned and Despoiled.
I think so too.
And then I evade her again next turn, and then try to investigate a new place. Can you? What are you doing?
I'd love to do something.
Again?
I'd love to do so. I'd love to like. I don't know if I can exactly, but I might be able to.
I mean, can't you come kill one of these guys?
Oh, I can kill Nahab actually.
See, I almost. Isn't it? If I keep evading her for a couple turns, it's sort of okay. Like, Brown Jenkin is harder to evade, and he windfalls us, which maybe isn't that bad, but...
I mean, I don't want to get windfalled right now.
Well, why not? Like,
I'm gonna play Greta, move there, and then, like... Oh, no, I can't kill anything, actually.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I can get windfalled, that's fine. I lose my Vicious Spells, which really sucks, but, like...
I mean, you could use them all to kill one of these guys.
Oh, I could shortcut in. Let me think about this.
Like a million cards that you could play.
Let me think. So I can shortcut in, engage Brown Jenkin. He's got how much health? He's got +3 health, so he's got 4 health. So Vicious Blow, and then yeah, I could technically kill Brown Jenkin. I don't get to play Greta, which is frustrating, but yeah. Let me do that.
Is it good to kill him? I mean, I guess you get a clue.
Nobody windfalls, which is nice. You don't lose your extra copy of Lola.
I don't know if I care that much about that. I'm gonna cycle my deck soon. I don't care about the windfall. I honestly don't care about much. If setting up helps you be ready to kill stuff later, then that's sort of fine. It's just like whatever.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Do you want to go first so you get the Lone Wolf money and dodge, or?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So I get Lone Wolf money. I try to evade Nahab. So I have 5 against 3. Can't commit anything.
If you don't mind about not getting Lone Wolf money, I can commit a handcuffs to you for the evade.
Or well, you're not there. No, I would rather have the Lone Wolf money, honestly. Okay.
Nice.
Yay! All right,
Not
so
by 2,
the Hob is evaded by 1.
Nice.
So then I click and get rid of Despoiled and Maligns.
And Malign. Yeah. That's okay. That's okay.
And that's the end of my turn, and I feel good about it.
Yeah, it seems pretty alright. So I will shortcut in paying $1, and I will look. It's me. Resolve each on ability on this location. There is no one. I will engage. I will fight. So he's 3, and I'm at 4, 5, 6, 7. So 3 to 7 is by 4, so I need to commit at least something, which is a vicious blow. Okay, got him for 2. Last, yeah, because I don't want to spend a charge, right? Yeah. Last action, I will do that again, and I'll commit an overpower. -3. Oh. Oh my god. That is so awful. Is it if you fail? Oof. Oh, if you fail. If you fail. Okay, I did not fail. I did not fail. I thought it was just like if she's in play. It's not a fail clause. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we did it. Brown Jenkin is dead. Because I spent a charge. I will draw 2 cards. So 1, 2. And I will heal a horror. Can't do that. I will get a clue from the token bank because I killed what's the bud? And that's it. I mean, I have 5 clues. Oh, we have a ton of clues. We could just advance, right?
We need the Witch Chef's Ruins, right?
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. Enemy phase, nothing happens. Upkeep, Nahab wakes up.
Yep.
I guess we can put her on me and I can evade her again, probably.
Mm-hmm. I would love for that, because then I could just get rid of my Maligned.
Yeah.
And draw a card with 2 of the beds.
Alright, upkeep. And also the other stuff we're probably going to draw out this turn, so... Oh, I will totally play these hiking boots if I get a chance to.
Oh, yes.
Alright, so...
Oh, this unstable energies goes away, actually.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh, yeah, so now we're down to 1. That's 3 if you fail. What is the haunted ability? Okay. Well,
I mean, it's maybe an okay time to draw a hex, but still not great.
Yeah, I can commit some stuff to it, I think, because these agility symbols are just sitting in my hand, basically. So I will commit and handcuffs. So I'll be at a 3/4 to 3. Should I commit this other gun? Because I have another gun in my hand. Probably, right? Yeah. So be up by 2. Damn it. So I have to get a... So I was, let's see, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I fail by 2, so I have to resolve... Discard cards from the top until the hex is drawn.
That's probably going to trigger the shit.
It sure will. Omen. Wait, at least you didn't get that. Terror. Omen.
Well, it whiffs, which is good.
However,
that also means...
Yeah, a couple things happen actually now.
So Black Book goes away.
Disquieting Dream does go away.
Do you have any will symbols you don't need?
No. I have an Inquiring Mind. If we can get to a location that does have one.
I don't have anything to commit to it, so I'm just gonna autofill.
So does this still?
Okay, so
does this still happen?
Put this on. Sorry, give me a second. I'm gonna put this on this magnifying glass. What'd you say?
This ability. It says
you
discard cards from the top. Can you keep
discard cards
going?
anymore? So it just doesn't happen.
Okay, great. That's fantastic.
I'm almost positive. Ben will get mad at us later if we're wrong. Whatever.
No,
right,
I really just want to play this Greta.
So then I get to draw from a... Oh, Jesus Christ. All right.
Well, hey, if you discard it, if you discard Nahab, I can get rid of these for you if you're not moving. If you can just pump out locations...
What I'm going to do is probably evade Nahab, play Hiking Boots, and then try to get a new location.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Or maybe
I can get rid of the line.
Location first. So, all right. So I will evade Nahab. Do you have any agility you don't need? This is what I should have told you to save your agility for instead of trying to not fail that test you were definitely going to fail.
Nope. I could give it a
so
shortcut to you.
That's fine. I have 5. Well, maybe honestly, because the thing is, a three
by
is
3.
good.
Yeah, by 3.
Because we don't want to fail on a tablet. Okay.
Let's do it.
So,
Hey!
yes, great job, Dan. That was pro stuff. All right, so evade Nahab, and then investigate and commit a Lola, I think.
I'm really scared for if... Oh, you're going to take a horror when this runs out.
I'm aware. I think I have another logical, or you do. I think we have 3 between the two of us. But like in our decks is what I'm saying.
But yeah, because I committed mine.
Yeah, all right. So I'm at 8 versus 3. And I succeed by 2, but I don't have cigarette case anymore. So I get a location out. It's just a random one of these, right?
Yep. Oh, no, it's the top one. It's the top one.
Yep, top one of these. And I move there. Witch House Ruins.
Wait, you're moving there?
Yeah.
Now I can't get rid of your malign.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got rid of that beforehand. I was definitely going to do that. So I got rid of this beforehand. Then I investigated. Yep.
Okay, so you're in the Witch House Ruins. You have 9 clues. There's no clues here. If you succeed, instead of discovering clues, heal 2 horror. Oh, wow.
That's not bad.
Okay.
I will probably do that next turn if I get a chance.
Yeah, so... Okay, so that's your turn. I'm going to get rid of this maligned. Play Greta for 5.
I feel like it maybe is too late in the game for Greta, but...
Well, it's just soak and also a stat, so I'm fine with it. Cool, and then we're here.
So we can maybe advance at the beginning of next turn?
Yeah, we can do that anytime, right? Yeah.
Alright, so enemy phase, nothing happens. Keep.
Oh. Is that technically a skill test if you auto-succeeded?
Is what?
Yeah, it is. Nice. So, 2 eventually happens.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
And I have a pocket case. So now I'll keep.
So do I.
Man, this tooth is putting in work, man. This game, because I got it out early, it's putting in some work.
Yeah, we definitely finally hit a scenario where it's doing work for you. All right, so Doom gets added. We're up to 2, and then you draw an encounter card.
Well, there it is. All right. So you have to draw the next one, and everything's terrible about it?
Christ. All right, so we have to spawn Brown Jenkin on me, and I take it. I don't really like anything about this.
Yeah.
I would definitely, if I had a counter espionage still, I would have counter espionage that. Oh no, I can't, because it's like can't, whatever.
Yeah, you can't cancel it or whatever.
Everything sucks, Dane.
All right, let me grab Brown Jenkin. Where the fuck is he? He's in here somewhere, isn't he? Yeah, he is. There he is.
He's also on our location. I mean, I guess I can like evade him or something, but
I can just murder him. I don't know what we're gonna do about a hop.
Then I have to draw my encounter card.
Oh, there's the one.
Wow, I definitely hate this.
Are there clues on our location? Oh, there's no clues.
I also really wish that I had a chance to play hiking boots. So 5 on 5. I'm not gonna commit the hiking boots.
Yeah, this daring doesn't do anything for you.
Hey,
oh my God, you did!
Good job, Dan. All right. So we should. I would say let's just spend clues immediately. So I've got 9. You've got 5. Let's just. I'll spend 7 and you spend 3. Okay.
Yeah. But did you not want to do that thing?
Do what thing?
Here at 2 horror.
I think I can maybe do that after we advance. If not, like,
if we're still here.
I think I don't care. Okay. All right, so we advanced.
A profane rituals. Searching through the ruins, you find a rotting hole in the slanted ceiling, leading up to a closed attic amidst the debris and crushed and splintered bones. Some are human and some are not. Put the site of the sacrifice into play. If it's agenda, it's agenda 3, right? Yeah. Find Nahab, even if she's out of play. Place 2 Doom on her and place her at the site of the sacrifice. And find Brown Jenkin and place him on Nahab's current location. So, okay, so they move there. So they're there. Nahab can't leave the site of the sacrifice. Yay. If Nahab is defeated, instead of discarding her, heal all damage from her, disengage her from all investigators, and exhaust her. She is not ready during the upkeep phase. Okay, so she super evades. If there's no Doom on her, advance.
Yep, so site of the sacrifice has some way to remove Doom from Nahab.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
So what I'm thinking is I like play hiking boots, move in there, evade Nahab, and then we kind of go from there.
Okay.
Because if she's evaded, she at least won't collect more doom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is, I guess this isn't even the last agenda, but I probably want to try to win if we can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what I'll do is play hiking boots. Oh, I don't have blind anymore. Everything's cheap. Hooray! I could
so
double
cheap.
money before going in there, but nah, I've got a little bit of money. I think I'm okay.
I also have a crack if there are clues on the location.
Yeah, so I'll move in there. Nahab jumps on me. Reveal the location. A lot of clues.
Wow.
Oh yeah, so it's like spend clues, right?
Spend 2 clues as a group. Remove a doom. Does not provoke attacks of opportunity. At the end of the round, add clues to the location until it has 6 clues on it.
So we have enough to. Oh man, can we win this turn? I think we can if we get. I think we just can win this turn, right?
I have 2 clues. You have 2.
Because we can each do this once and we just win. Or we can at least advance, which I think is winning.
Is that right? I think so.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because all it said put 2 doom on her, right? Which we did. It didn't say 2 per investigator, right? See, this is why I never throw this away.
Place 2 doom on her.
Yeah, because it's agenda 3. If it was agenda 4, we would have had to put more doom on her, right? Yeah. No, this is great. We only had to put 2 because we had extra clues because we cleaned off all the victory locations.
Right.
So like I have one.
There's 3 more in here, Dan.
And there's probably more victory in there, but I think we're giving up on that.
Yeah.
So I played hiking boots and moved. I can do my last action to spend 2 clues and remove 1, and then you can just do the last one. And we're good.
And then I'll move in there and do that.
Way to go, Dan and Dan.
Yeah. So move in.
Just killing it.
And engage round. No, I'm kidding. We're just gonna do the thing. I think, right?
Go for it.
Is it too good to be true?
I'm shocked that there isn't like victory 2 on here, and you have to like try really hard to like clear it off and then immediately advance before it gets more clues. But I mean,
glad the Esley had a good dentist. That is very true. Yeah, we'll do it. So remove 2 clues.
Okay, so that removes a doom from what's her name?
Nahab.
So then we can, if there is no doom on Nahab, advance.
All right. Ritual averted. The ancient colonel lets out a banshee's wail as you dismantle her holy ritual. The room unfurls through space-time. The cramped, slanted walls unfolding reveal the oblivion beyond. The creature who was once Keziah Mason croaks, and a loathsome curse of their shapeless form is pulled back into the void. Bit by bit, the wood-paneled flooring below your feet breaks apart. Then you are ripped, pulled from the stars, a muddy alleyway, a flute in the woods, the roaring abyss, gaze of the watcher, the tower, a green hillside, the black vortex, the screams of the accursed, the piper, 3 arrows, a sacrifice, a ringing bell, an ascension, and you emerge from the anomaly, crashing painfully onto the floor. R2. I'd like to take this moment to say that we finally got out of Popeyes. When you come to, you're lying on the wooden floor of Walter Gilman's room. The trappings of Keziah's foul practices are nowhere to be found, nor is the fanged, bearded rat, Keziah's familiar, as you now understand. Just as you are about to rise to your feet, you spot something glinting in a corner of the room. Crawling underneath Gilman's bed, you reach out and grab the trinket. It is a worn nickel crucifix, similar to the ones you saw in the loom fixer's room. You shove it to your pocket before you leave the troubling room and its strange angles behind. You've learned as much as you care to uncover about Keziah Mason, the witch who once inhabited this old and forsaken house. As you step out into the chilly November air, you turn and take one last look at the decrepit witch house. You fear that, though you might never enter this place again, in your thoughts and dreams, you'll never truly leave it behind. Each investigator earns victory equal to the victory display and 2 bonus experience as we gain insight into the Arkham's mysterious past. And then under mementos discovered, we have Gilman's journal, Keziah's formula, and worn crucifix. Any investigator may choose to add the black book asset to your deck. It does not count towards the investigator's deck size. If an investigator does choose to do this, you add 1 skull token to the chaos bag for the remainder of the campaign. What would you like to do now? Because I'm saying no.
What's this all about?
You can choose to add the black book to your deck. Would you like to do that?
I don't think so. I don't think it's a great card, but not for Trish really. Like if we had Agnes or Carolyn or a bunch of other people, 100%. But yeah, let's not do it.
All right, we don't add a skull.
I mean, because it's hard mode. The skull, like honestly, this scenario, the skull's not that bad, but like there's gonna be scenarios probably coming up where the skull's gross.
Wait, does it really just go straight? It's not even like proceed to blah 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 blah.
Proceed to the next whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't even say that. Cool. Well, that's it, folks.
Did we only get 3 victory from this?
We got 5.
Oh, okay.
I know you weren't listening to all Spooky Text, but we earned 2 bonus experience.
At all. Great.
We got 3 from these locations, and then I think there's none left. So, what were these locations?
That was definitely kind of hard. Like we ended up. I mean, maybe we weren't in that much danger because we kind of ran through it pretty fast, but like that was like sort of hard. There's a lot of like the base difficulty at every test is like 3 or higher. There's like nothing easy.
Yeah, you know what's really good? We somehow got all the locations. There was only one other location with victory on it, and it wasn't the next one.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. And like some of these, like the 9th ward like sucks. That's the one that you like don't want to. That's the one you don't want to find. The Price Manor I think is not great. Yeah, we did pretty okay.
Yeah, I think so. We succeeded. We survived. We conquered.
Yep.
And people hung out with us in chat. It's pretty cool.
Feds.
Thanks everybody.
Feds get it done.
Feds did it. Yeah, totally. So yeah, that's it. So next Thursday, we're gonna not be streaming. However, next Friday we'll be continuing at 4:30 MST. So that's whatever other time. And let's see. We do have some cool Patreon stuff going on right now. If anybody wants to be a patron, you can go to patreon.com/MichiganRadio to find out more. Otherwise, thanks everybody for joining us today. And thanks to everybody watching on YouTube later.
Join our Patreon so I can continue to buy sparkling energy water, vanilla flavor.
That's not what we do with the Patreon funds. Anyway, everybody.
Yes, it is.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
See ya.